Yo, what's going on, everybody? Sorry, I'm late. I passed out. I was gonna do a live stream. I forgot to set it up. I forgot to promote it. I forgot to do all of that. So tonight's stream may not be great because I didn't promote it or say I was gonna do it or any of that. So I'm just gonna kind of see who shows up and who parties and who hangs out. I'm not, like I said, I'm not expecting a lot of people to jump in here because I didn't say anything about it. If you are here and you're in the Discord, please let the rest of the Discord know I am here. That's pretty much the only promoting I'm doing is just to my people. So we might not have a pretty big stream. We'll see how it goes. I wasn't going live tonight, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll jump in with some other content creators and collab and see how it is working with them. They didn't seem to be receptive to it. So here we are. We're going to do the damn thing and do it ourselves. Cheers, everybody. It's Friday. Friday. I bought some beers. I'm ready to watch some wrestling. And I think the big surprise tonight is find out who the LA Knight's mystery opponent is. I don't think that has happened yet. I have a hair in my tongue. There it is. Piece of my beard and our mustache. Good morning. Me and Lily passed out. So yeah, we're gonna just do a little quick stream, hang out here on a Friday. It's so cold. It's so good when it touches your lips.
I just ordered a bunch of this.
Steven Chambers, what's going on? Decided just to go for it. Just do it. So what all has happened? I know you've been watching, Steven. What have I missed? What's been going on Smackdown? My first thing I'm turning on is Elio Dragunov versus Hologram. Jake, the Tribal Chief. We're getting some people. Some people are popping in here. What's going on? Like I said, I was not expecting too much. I didn't promote this. I just kind of I overslept, missed my stream, and then I popped in late here. So, but people are joining in. So let's have the conversation going. Let's chat. Joanna, welcome. I'm not sure if you're new, if it's your first time. Welcome to the stream. Love to get to know you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Thank you, Raz, for letting the Discord know. Charlotte walks out on her team because she didn't want to team with Rhea. Interesting. Isn't Charlotte trying to do the whole babyface thing? But all right, I get it. So Charlotte doesn't want to be part of Wall Games. I'm on the normal stream, not the vertical. I see that. So I know you haven't used the new StreamYard yet or have tried this yet, Raz, but when people comment, on their comment shows the landscape if they're in vertical. It doesn't show the landscape for both. If it's just a normal comment, it just shows up normal. But if someone's on the landscape mode, it shows the landscape. Landscape mode last stream did well. It did really, really well. It seems to be the more predominant way people tend to watch these now, which I'm fine with. I just have to learn how to stay in shot. I move around too much. I move, I shake, I get excited stream. So I gotta stay tight here and make sure I stay in frame. If I'm getting out of frame, yell at me. Say in the chat, yo, dickhead, back in frame. Jey Uso beat The Miz. Boy, that was a waste. That's a throwaway match. The Miz versus John Cena will be way better than John Cena versus Jey Uso. That might be the match they go with. They didn't give Jey Uso the title, so they'll give him his last. We'll give his last match with John Cena. That's just kind of silly stuff. I think they would probably do. Here's my question. Without two mystery people, right? just the people we know right now, is there anyone in that lot of people who are like, I need to see them wrestle John Cena? Um, is there someone on this list that you're like, man, those people need to wrestle John Cena either one more time or wrestle him last of his career? Is there anyone on that tournament list that you're just clamoring for? I don't remember if he won or not. I'm gonna be honest. If Sheamus won, but Sheamus beating John Cena and then becoming his own Grand Slam IC champion is kind of dope. Um, that was kind of my theory too, Raz. I heard the rumor was that Joe Henry has signed to the company. So the only problem is if they put Joe Henry out there right next to fucking LA Knight is gonna find out if LA Knight is over or if it's fucking the new stupid catchphrase is over. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it would hurt fucking LA Knight's push. It's gonna hurt his thing. It might even hurt his feelings a little bit because they're gonna find out which one of the dumb gimmicks or catchphrases is more popular. And I definitely think say his name is gonna beat it. And I think if once Joe Henry comes in, I think Joe Henry and LA Knight, if you have both of them, I think Joe Henry's a little hotter and I think he's a little better in the ring and he's a little more original. I think LA Knight's kind of fucked with the signing of Joe Henry. I don't see the value in having both in the same show. There's Jesus Christ, that springboard DDT was really nice. The way Dragunov sold that was good, and he really tucked that in there. Holy shit. That was good. That was a shindy DDT right there. That wasn't a WWE doing. That's how they take those DDTs on the independent wrestling scene. I love how they do one flashy move and the place goes nuts. But the same crowd will be like, AEW sucks. I was like, that's a normal move on AEW. So Jake says he could see Sheamus or Gunther being the final match. Okay. I think Joe Henry's going to burn out quickly. He'll literally be over for a few weeks, and the fans will be over it. I don't think so. I think I would have said that. I would have agreed with you. But the crowds really seem to be into the silly catchphrases and the silly yeahs and shit like that. So I can see Joe Henry getting over and being popular for a while. I think he's going to be the new toy. I don't like Dragunov's finish. Just a falling forearm and he lays belly to belly missionary style on you. It's kind of not my thing. If they're burning out on LA Knight and they put him against Joe Henry, he's going to be burnt out. There's only room for one silly gimmick. And I generally, the WWE fans cannot handle two of that same thing. They pick one and the other one goes, it's like a new toy and the old one gets thrown in the back. He holds your wrist down. I mean, I do that move all the time, minus the forearm to the face, but yeah, it's a weird finish. Oh, R-Truth. They're using R-Truth again. Okay. And he's R-Truth again. Remember when that was a thing for like 3 minutes? Where they pretend they took him serious? I do too. I think there's really good matches and cool event shows. Chelsea Green, already a two-time U.S. champion. Good for her. I haven't watched. I was thinking about this the other day. I haven't watched a SmackDown or streamed a SmackDown in a long, long time. I couldn't even tell you the last time I streamed a SmackDown. It's been a minute, chat. It's been a minute since we've been here on a Friday. Because only Posturepedic features our exclusive precision fit coils that respond to your pressure points for targeted support like no other mattress can. Say so long to bed-aches and hello happy mornings with Sealy Posturepedic. Usually at indie shows, or I just enjoy my Friday night, but I don't know. I gotta stay more consistent. I need to hold myself accountable and be here for you guys and build up this credibility again and do the live streams. I haven't even been posting the past 3 days. My posting has been terrible. I haven't posted any shirts of the day. I haven't posted any podcast clips. I've been really kind of shitty this week, but we'll bounce back. We'll bounce back hard next week. Got my Dirty Dom shirt on. Good to see my boy Dirty Dom put over John Cena. Guy needed it. Freaking bum, you know? How's everybody's week been? Everybody been fun, having fun, doing some fun things? Lily just sent me the reel for Charlotte Flair.
The very second you said war games, I knew we were in. Right, Charlotte? Lexi, I can't do this.
I like it. I like Charlotte kind of being like, no, I'm not secondary to Rhea. I'm fucking Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, she should be want to be on Charlotte Flair's team. Charlotte's eventually gonna buckle and go on and be a part of it. We'll see though. We'll see how it plays out. Hunter says just chilling. Good to hear. I think maybe tonight we'll hang out in the Discord a little bit as well. Ring King Entertainment, Leon the King Television, ABJ. What's up? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Whew. I keep moving around a lot. That front door was weird on that commercial. Did a little rebranding. I feel it. You gotta do it sometimes. Week's been busy. Mom getting her handicap walk-in tub ready to go tomorrow night. Nice. New tubs are good. I need a new tub. I want a tub that I can fully fit in. My fat ass can't fit in my tub. I look like Peter Griffin in a bathtub. You know, it's rough. Elimination Chambers in Chicago. It's going to be interesting to not have CM Punk in Chicago in the Elimination Chamber because he's already the champion. You know, Chamas is part of a tag team. Why does he want the Why does he want that so bad? I don't get it. Johnny, what's going on? Look at commentary with the figures around them, trying to put them over. What kind of idiot would have figures on his live stream to show them off? Let's go. Sami Zayn. It's weird. The chat, unless you guys are legit just bouncing in and bouncing out, but it keeps going to like 30 some people are watching to like 0 to 2 to 1. So if you're here, just let me know. We're watching Smackdown tonight over on is it USA Network? Yeah, the USA Network. They're in Albany, New York. So watching a little Smackdown. How do you how are you paying front row money, corner seat of the ramp and the ring, and doing a double thumbs down boo to Sami Zayn? Who hurts you in life? Oh, we're using Tongas again. All right. Good thing Ray Phoenix is a punching bag. I think Sammy should be a Money in the Bank holder. Do I prefer Roman or Solo? I prefer Roman as a character over Solo. Solo's fine. I just don't think Solo's that guy yet to hold down that I'm the big guy position or leader position. I don't mind Solo though. Like I don't hate him. I actually got a chance to work with him on the independent scene. He's an interesting dude. But yeah, I don't see him in the role he's in. I understand why they put him in the role he's in, but it's not for me. To be clear, too, when I say I'm not into something or like something, it's not because I don't like the person. If I don't like the person, I'll let you know I don't like the person. But I just think some creative stuff is just not for me. Also, too, how's my mic sound? Is everybody good with the mic? I didn't put my headphones on to test it. All right. I got to get new cables. My XLR cables are not the greatest. Donate to the chat, super chats, memberships. Grab a membership for $5. There's tons of you get to see all the content before everybody else. I love how the chat on the screen has already given up. It's not even updating. You see, is it like that for you guys too? It's still stuck on Hunter's comment a minute ago. Don't get involved or hurt. Your liability, don't get involved. So I did. I sat back. I'm just gonna get rid of that shit. After week, I sat back and I did. Yeah, I'm down. We can collaborate. I tried to collaborate tonight with a crew, but they didn't want any parts of it, which is fine. So come out here and let's deal with it right now, face to face. Sammy maybe his emotions get the better of him for it. And you met Sami Zayn, Cole? Basically, it's him home. Be careful what you wish for, Sammy, because you just might get it. Man, everyone's face painted up. We should do WrestleMania 42 both nights. What do you say? It's possible. We'll see. Live streams are tough, right? Only, Johnny, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% sure of your style or content. And a 2-night WrestleMania with someone I've never worked with before might be tough. Maybe we'll try a weekly show first to see how it goes.
What I care about is my family.
I think they look ridiculous with all the face paint, and Solo has none of it. I think it's silly. And what's his name doing the clear Punisher bit? I appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you. Now, do you just watch the live stream stuff, or do you actually watch the content as well? Like, do you watch the podcast or the other episodes or channel the videos I make?
You're still wounded, aren't you?
Nice, appreciate that. We just I have some unboxing figures I have to edit and put out. I'll probably work on that Sunday because Saturday I have a show I'm gonna be working at. Oh, Solo just got stuck on the ropes. That's my biggest fear, getting in and out of the ring at wrestling shows, is getting stuck on the ropes. But I'll show you what I found today. Well, I didn't find. Lily found it. So this is the line I collect the most of. I'm trying to find the rest of them, but they've been very, very difficult to find in my area. But today we snagged Eddie Guerrero.
Because as of tonight, I am officially 100% medically cleared. So if you want to do something about it, go ahead and do something about it right now. But before you do so, just know one thing. I didn't exactly come alone. Here comes the cavalry, Nakamura, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Ray
Jesus.
Phoenix. And now Solo is
Yeah, 20 years of Eddie.
with Sami Zayn.
This is like the most mid fucking former Bloodline versus Bloodline storyline of all time. With like one drop of Bloodline and the no blood Bloodline honorary Oos. This is rough. Is this the War Games? Is this the other War Games? Because that would be hilarious. I mean, I'm glad like people are getting work, but like this is what you use the Motor City Machine Guns for. This is what Shinsuke is, and this is what Ray Phoenix is. Like that's wild. Ray Phoenix is so good and charismatic. Oh, and nobody caught him. Nobody fucking caught him. 3 of them there. Nobody caught him. Yikes. 3 years since JDF. What am I blanking on? What's JDF? Oh, sorry. I'm aware of the Green Ranger and the old G Power Ranger thing. Like it wasn't my go-to favorite thing of all time, but Jason David Frank was not something I like was a giant fan of. Like he was always just like, oh, that's the Green Ranger dude, but I didn't like continue to follow the Power Rangers or follow him. You love the video a bunch of times. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you guys, if you guys please can, it helps out so much. When I drop a new video or a new podcast or a new video on my YouTube channel, use your hype points. If you can, I mean, use it on any channel because it helps the channel grow. But if I'm kind of like, if I'm worthy enough of the video being good enough for you to use the hype points, I would really like if you guys did that, because the hype really brings new faces and eyes onto the channel. When we did the AEW stream, I had a guy who literally I stumbled across the channel brand new, and he's a subscriber and he's been hanging out. So like those people sharing and liking and letting their friends know about the page and the channel is really like, that's the way we're gonna grow. It's not gonna be, it's either gonna be a giant fucking fluke or it's just gonna be word of mouth, because that's just the way content creating is now. I'm not a giant content creator. I don't have the money to pay to play where I'm gonna force my channel out on Google ads or anything like that, because I don't got it like that. So the only way we're gonna beat the algorithm is if we do it as a team, or we do it as if you guys do it as supporters. You know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of very talented people out there, and I know a lot of content creators are very good and everyone follows them, and I'm probably on a list of like 15-20 people you guys are watching, but anything helps, you know. If it happens, I'm at the point right now, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, I'm just happy I've made the memories and the experiences I've had and met the people I have doing this content. Not saying this isn't like a give up or a quit deal. It's just I'm becoming more realistic of where the content possibilities lie. And I guess it's refreshing and it's easier on my mental health. But yeah, we're still here. We're kicking. We're trying it out. Nice championship. You like that? The Winged Eagle Championship? I can pull it down if you want to see it. I have some other championships, but they're under construction. Speaking of that, I should really message my dude.
Perfectly seared, perfectly smoked. It's like if your favorite steakhouse made nuggets. Wait, is Arby's your new favorite steakhouse? Arby's, we have the
I gotta see where we lie with. I had some older titles. I'm getting reworked or redone or some new things put on them. Oh, you mean this title belt? So this is the Winged Eagle with ABJ on there. ABJ on there. No WWE markings. It is all 100% the ABJ Winged Eagle. Ow. Ow. Well, my DNA is forever part of that belt. Holy Hannah. That side plate took a chunk out of me. Yikes. But there it is. I do have a lot more in the works.
toasted pizza sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
So I do have a lot of other titles in the that I want to get made and done, but they cost money, and I don't. It's kind of a thing where I kind of save up here and there and put it out and then get one made. So donations, if you like those titles and you want to see more, donations, super chats, and memberships help that out. Or buy some merch. Go grab some merchandise, like one of these amazing little beanies.
Just Sami Zayn. So how about this? In 2 weeks, before War Games, you and the MFTs can take on Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rey Fenix, and the Motor City Machine Gun.
I have to. I was supposed to upload something to Teespring this week soon, and I forgot what logo I was supposed to do. Somebody requested a logo on the Teespring, and I don't remember which one it is now. Oh yeah, I was gonna do more hats. I was going to do the I Heart ABJ hats, and I was going to do the hub and the fans hats because people said they would like those. The ABJ hub and only ABJs. But I have not put them up yet. So that's oh shit! Somebody ordered the ABJ self-titled Blink-182 stuff. That's exciting. What day was that? That's dope. I didn't know I made those sales. All right, cool. We made some sales. Yeah, I'll work on those tonight. I'll work on the new hats tonight. The I love ABJ ones. All right, we're gonna find out who Sheamus's mystery opponent is. Let's get your guesses in. Hurry up. Who's it gonna be? We can do what every other content creator in the world does when the music hits. We could overreact and act like we really like it. So WWE uses our footage and doesn't credit it for us. This is kind of cool. Zack Ryder is back. Not Matt Cardona, but Zack Ryder is back. What? LA Knight's like, fuck, he's already more over. Wow. How do we feel about him being Zack Ryder and not Matt Cardona? I don't hate. All right, here's the deal. Hear me out. This is one of the two mystery people thrown in there. All these people had opportunities to wrestle John Cena at some point in time being part of the company. But if anyone deserves a crack at John Cena on the way out, Matt Cardona has worked his fucking ass off since leaving this company. I don't hate Matt Cardona getting the last John Cena match. I know it's not probably going to happen, but the work this guy has done, the fact of how hard he's pushed and grind and been relevant without the WWE engine behind him, I think that's a great send-off. I think that I like that's a great way for a company to be like, yo, we're proud of you, and here's your reward, your John Cena's last match. And I hate, I'm going to be this guy. It's not John Cena's last match. I think John Cena is going to do another Saudi Arabia match. He's going to get that big check, and he's going to do it. What is this? Oh, it's a commercial for... And I'm feeling... That's my... That's when I get smoke. What's next? Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins would diminish the return of Matt Cardona a little bit, but birds flying high, you know how I feel. Matt Cardona. That's wild. That's wild. I like it. It's going to be interesting to see if Matt Cardona beats LA Knight right now. In 17 years, he comes back to cost Cody a title at WrestleMania after not being involved in the story. That seems very WWE. Oh, Lily bought me a new pin today. I'm going to put it on my hat for y'all. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, though. But it's my one like, my one heart. It's a dig that I'm a shitty content creator and nobody likes me. I got my one heart, my one thumbs up. Showtime. Guess who's back again? It's a good song. Bruno Mars is crazy. Head to toe, so player. What is everyone's plans this weekend? What are we doing? Anything fun? Anything exciting? I'll tell you what I got going on. If you're local or if Pennsylvania is not a crazy far drive for you, come and support and see ABJ at Summit Hill, Pennsylvania, 114 West Ludlow Street. All tickets are $10. Doors open at 5. Bell time is 6. For Wow, That's Wrestling, I return. I'll be on commentary and ring announcing, double duty, blowing out my voice, crushing the pipes. But you think, oh boy, well, ABJ, you could just rest the rest of the month. That's your second show this month. No, because we are back the following Saturday in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, where that town raised a bunch of nickels to buy a dead body, and they will never be forgiven for it. They are unforgiven, and I'll be attendance. Adults, $20. Kids, 6 to 12, 10. 5 and under is free. And we'll be there, doors at 5, bell time at 6, doing ring announcing and commentary again for that show. Come on out and support ABJ. I might vlog for that show because I haven't gotten in trouble for vlogging at this place yet. So maybe we'll bring a vlog back. Would you guys be interested in watching a vlog? Here's a question, too, to all three of you watching. What would you like to see for a vlog? Like when it comes to vlogging, if it comes to me, what would interest you for you guys to see for a vlog? Would it like me getting ready for the show? Would it be a situation where you guys want to, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I need some feedback here to see what would work. I can't fucking find out how to share this. Somebody's yeah, so what would be some stuff you'd want to see in the vlog if I were to vlog this weekend? I need to get better at it. I just don't know exactly what to do. And essentially one of the things I do is I just talk shit in my car or kind of give you guys an update what's going on with my life in the car on the way to the show. And then I get to the show and I get in work mode and I forget to do anything. I need someone to hold the camera for me. I need a cameraman for my vlog. Or just someone who's not afraid to turn the camera on and be like, hey, ABJ, record this, because I always feel like I'm bothering people with the camera on. Nate recorded some stuff when I was at PPW last show that I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this because people are going to get really mad. But it was pretty funny content. I might use it. Jesus, he put that boot on LA Knight's head. I think you getting ready wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. Maybe only OF. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. Who knows? Maybe we'll spark that platform up. This content's not getting me famous. Maybe my fat body will. I'll grease myself up. I'll be gold dust on OF. We have OF merchandise. If you guys want a ABJ OF shirt, hey, what's going on, girl? All right, the fans are still doing the LA Knight bullshit. They're not woo woo wooing. Oh, but he ate the zigzag. Me and ABJ as Tenacious D. Hell yeah, Steven Chambers. Steven Chambers looks like Kyle Gass. All right. What's going on, Kai? Finally got the chat open after 15 minutes of wrestling with you two. I'm trying to be goofy. I'm not stonedy anymore, but I'm trying to work on that buzz again. But yeah, so I need some ideas. What would be good? What would be good content for a vlog going to a wrestling show? My problem is that when I get to a wrestling show, I'm in work mode and I want to be there for the company and I want to make that style. Like I said, I don't want to be a distraction. I want to be part of the team. I don't want to be like every other content creator when I go to a wrestling show and I make it about myself. But I need to. Oh, LA Knight defeats the debuting Cardona. Yikes. You bring him in and have him drop the LA Knight. I can't prove this. I don't know anything backstage. I don't know much about LA Knight, but he seems like a guy who takes himself too seriously. I could be wrong. Maybe if you guys know, but I feel like he's the guy that's like, I'm not losing. He gives me Bret Hart vibes. Like if he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to cry about it. And I think that's a huge reason why they never put him on the top of a mountain anywhere. I don't know. He gives me douche chills. Make sure you guys hit those thumbs ups and those likes. Don't let me just be a one like guy here. Rhea Bloody Ripley. She's the only chick on the planet. Well, not the only chick, but she's one of the only chicks that can rock a I broke my nose face mask and still look great. She always kills the broken face too. Like every time she breaks her face, she finds a way to make the mask cool looking. Wasn't it War Games when she had the devil mask last year or 2 years ago? Who is that? It's Nia and Lash Legend. Oh, Lash Legend's a beast. Oh, Io Sky's hurt. Why is Kairi just standing there? Oh, Kyrie's with them. They're beating him up. Okay, I got you. I didn't know who's on whose team. I haven't watched this in so long. Last Legend, Nia Jax. That's a fun tag team. Someone's getting a fancy entrance. This is Jade. Yo, all right, real quick, Bambi, Jay, if you could turn on the USA Network, you should see this woman. Her name is Jade, and she's this black goddess. She's built like a Greek goddess, and she looks like a jacked version of Storm from the X-Men. She is wild. It just, I really hope she can get it together in the ring and get better because her look is phenomenal. Like she looks like she should be a professional wrestler. Oh my God, they're feeding Jade Cargill BFAB. So this is where they fuck up with Jade, right? So like they have an opportunity to help her get better and put her in the ring with people. And then they throw like a BFAB at her, which what does that do for your legitimacy of your title when your title's just you're giving just random people title matches because they don't want to put big stars with you yet. Like that doesn't help you with like she's the top of the mountain and you're just like, hey, here's a mid-card at best woman who has not won any matches on TV or give you any hope or glimmer that they're good enough to wrestle for the championship and here. Like, I don't think that's a smart storytelling to make her feel important. Something more along the lines of what helps the promotion, like interviewing the promoters and maybe mix in 5 questions with talent in the vlog. I was doing that. So I was doing some 5 questions when I'm there. I haven't recorded a 5 questions in a while. I did get a few new ones at the last show I was at. But I think they're going to start dropping on Mondays. So like Mondays might be a double up content day where you guys might get some figure unboxings and some 5 questions with ABJ. And then the podcast itself will all just be on Fridays. I'm going to do one a week for Fridays. But yeah, so I could definitely add some 5 questions. I think this show is going to be really, really, really hectic for me because I'm doing ring announcing, commentary. So I'm going to get in the ring, jump out of the ring, get on commentary, and then because of my backstage interviews are getting kind of popular and people like them, they want me to do backstage interviews at this place too. So we're going to do them at the end of this show. So I have to essentially figure out they're going to be rapid fire too. And I don't know if they're going to have like a run sheet of like, hey, these are the stories. This is what I want you to do. So it's just going to be a lot of like thinking on the top of my head after doing a full show of commentary, ring announcing, and then, hey, do these backstage interviews. So that's essentially my plan for Saturday, because the backstage interviews are good content and people seem to like them. But so I have a lot of filming that's going to be done. I just got to figure out how to incorporate a vlog in that as well. I have to bust out the bad boy. This is the vlogger. So you got to get it all charged up, ready to go for tomorrow. The pressure. I don't have I don't really pressure myself. Because at the end of the day, it's independent wrestling and most people don't give a fuck anyway. So I don't put the pressure of like, oh boy, I'm going to fail or be good or be bad anymore. Those days are long gone. And I don't want to sound disrespectful, but this is kind of like a smaller upcoming promotion. Like if I was like, hey, go do this at GCW or go do this somewhere like it's going to be viewed by millions of people or thousands of people, it would be a lot more pressure. But this is kind of more laid back, and I'm growing with a smaller company. So it's just like, if you make a mistake or it's not the greatest, you can learn from it and keep moving forward. But this hat's fucking too hot. Do I have a hat near me? Oh, my scissor me hat. I'll wear that one. My hair's greasy, so I'm actually, it's not terrible, I guess. I gotta get a shower tonight. Treat yourself. I miss Parks and Recreation. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan this Saturday, and then Sunday is going to be a mental recharge day because after a show, like my social battery drains, and I get really like, I don't want to say like weird or anything, but like I feel like the next day after a show, I just want to sit in a dark, quiet room and just kind of veg and not do anything. So I don't want Sunday to go to waste and be lazy. Parks and Rec was great. So I love The Office. I'm a big Office fan, and I've watched The Office millions of times. But I did not watch Parks and Rec for the longest time, and then I watched Parks and Rec, and I was like, this might be just as good, if not better, than The Office. But I think The Office, I resonate more with the characters and the storylines of The Office as more. But I think maybe when it comes to pure comedy, I think Parks and Rec was a funnier show. It's tough. They're definitely both on my list of like really, really, really good shows. BFAB didn't even get an entrance. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is a world championship match on Smackdown, and the challenger comes out second, not first. The challenger comes out second, and the camera's cut on while she's just getting into the ring. And literally the champion in the ring just says, let's wrap this up. So we know that this is a squad. Like, this is not good for the women's championship with Jade as your, I don't know. I don't like it. I think that's terrible representation. You finally put a female black women's champion on TV again and it's not Bianca Belair, and you treat her like a scrub, and you know she's not the greatest in the ring. Like, I just don't think this is and she's going to get offense immediately on her. All right, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a podcaster. I haven't watched Jade wrestle in a while, so I'm gonna see if her footwork or anything has gotten better. Jade has that jacked, athletic Megan Thee Stallion look, but like also Storm from X-Men. So a punch, 2 choke slams, and then her finisher. I mean, realistically, this match shouldn't be a barn burner. Your opponent hasn't even, like, she wasn't even showcased to be on television. Like, she just slams you down and then she stands over you and talks shit. Like, this is not a good showcase for her. Oh my God, BFAB! Why would you put your leg down like that? Pinner, just get this out of here. Has real quick too, for people who've been watching this week in and week out, has BFAB and Jade even have been like beefing or rivaling or anything like that? Like, is there a reason why Jade is just talking so much shit to her in between every single move? BFAB's wardrobe is going to be a failure if this match goes any longer too. That was a joke. This is not building her for success. Yikes. Okay. Nobody cares. Mitchin should be someone she works. Mitchin's really, really good and helps train a lot of talent. Mitchin would be somebody that Jade would benefit for working in a program to help her get better. Mitchin's probably not over enough to be a world champion, but Mitchin's good enough to like help build Jade to learn some stuff in the ring. So Jade's heel. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Should Mitchin be world champion? I mean, no. Here's my thing. If you don't even have a t-shirt for me to buy, you shouldn't be the world champion, right? Like, you shouldn't even be contesting for the world championship. Like, if you don't have more than fucking 3 t-shirts in the crowd, you should not be competing for the world championship. Like, to be the champion is to be a draw and to be popular. Like, Mitchin is very, very good and very, very talented, but like, that's just not, it's not world championship material. Too many people think like the world championship should just be a hand me out. Like, oh, here, take it. You're a really nice person. Smackdown will move back to 3-hour format January 2nd. So starting the new year, Lily just sent me this. Smackdown goes back to 3 hours. According to wrestling fans, I don't know if this is a thing. Is it not 3 hours right? I didn't even know we're not 3 hours tonight. If that's the case, I'm fine with that. I don't want to sit here for 3 hours. This is a fun match. Finn Balor versus Penta. I like that matchup. So Monday is the mystery for Solo Sikoa. Kai just trying to spark up the old drama, the live stream drama. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a knock against Mitchin. I think Mitchin's great. She's reshared some of my content. I just I don't think she should be world champion. But I also think the company should put her in a position to be pushed better to be the world champion. But the top spots of companies are reserved to like 4 people, and if you're not one of those 4 people, it's just not going to happen for you. Bronson Reed versus Carmelo. Carmelo's still a thing. They use him. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same. But I said I don't think I've done a Friday night SmackDown stream in months. I think Karrion Kross was still in the company last time I did a fucking SmackDown stream.
Of me knows that if I get that shot, I'm gonna miss. I'm about to go out there and end Cody Rhodes. Then I'm going to end John Cena's career after I end you. Jonah
is awesome. He was probably my favorite person to work with on the independent scene. He was such a fun I don't want to say my favorite, but he was really fun to talk to. Like, I genuinely liked hanging out with him for the day. He's such a big dude. He's a big dude. Like, I'm not big when it comes to muscular, but I'm a husky boy. Like, I got a little meat on my bones, but he's just broad. He's just oof. Some people I met, I thought were going to be bigger than they were, and I didn't think they were that big. They're big, but I didn't think they were like, oh boy, this guy's a monster. Brian Cage is really, 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 really muscular, but he's not very tall. Mil Mortez was a shorter guy. I think I might be a little taller than him, or we're the same height. Lance Archer didn't seem that big to me when I met him either. Billy Gunn was fucking huge. Maybe just because I was so shocked of how big Billy Gunn is. Like, I didn't like growing up watching him. I never thought he was that big, but meeting him, like, he was fucking huge. Chris Statlander got size to her. She's really muscular, very tall. Her quads are crazy. She is she is like the Ace Austin quads. Like, Ace Austin is a kind of a shorter guy, but his quads, I swear to God, are like this, they're 3 times the size of my head. He has the biggest legs I've ever seen on a human being. He's built like a fucking Clydesdale. Bronson reminds me of Bam Bam Bigelow. Yeah, he is probably the living embodiment of Bam Bam Bigelow. There's a girl in the independent scene right now who I think's like the female Bam Bam Bigelow, Sammy Chaos. She's fucking unbelievable. I love her to death. She just came back from Japan. She killed it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but she's been doing amazing stuff. I just did a really fun promo with her at PPW that I can't wait for people to see. Oh, I want to smoke. I feel like getting up again though. Yeah, she keeps it simple, but her facial expressions are so good. She knows how to sell her eyes. She can tell you an entire moment with just a look at her eyes. She's unbelievable. And it's crazy because she doesn't realize how good she is. I was talking to her last show and I was like, man, like, I'm shocked you're home. I thought they would have did everything in the book to keep you there. And from what she says, they want her back, but she's like, you just got to help me pay for it because I can't afford to come back like that again. So hopefully that's something they do where they kind of foot the bill for her to go back. But she was just really shocked to say that she worked in these places and people were losing her minds over like the other talent were putting her over on Twitter and on social media and really putting her over. And then she like hit the curtain and she says like in Japan, for the people who don't really know, like when you kind of come out of the crowd or you come out in Japan, especially in certain rings, they're not really reactive fans. Like they'll cheer and clap, but they don't really like say things like in America or Brit, they're like, yeah, you or fuck you or whatever it may be. Japan's just very like golf clap. And she said when she came out of the curtain, people were audibly going like, oh my God. Like people, it was like Godzilla came through the curtain. Like she was very, very well received in Japan, which I knew she was going to be. And I think it was really good for her because she doesn't think she's that talent. Like she knows she has ability, but she didn't think she was received. She didn't think she'd be received as well. And it was the complete opposite for her. And she did really good. Facial expressions are one of the biggest things for me. And she was killing it. I'd love to see her back. Yeah, she's great. She's so much fun. She's so nice too. Another thing with her as well is I know she does the big brooding kill you character, but she has some of the best comedic timing I've ever seen in a human being too. She's just really fucking funny. Ice Ribbon is very broken. There's a lot of backstage issues that cause a lot of talent and important backstage people to leave. Interesting. I doubt she's aware or privy to any of that because I think coming in as a guest, they probably gave her the treatment and she doesn't speak Japanese. So she probably knows nothing of the drama. And she's also someone who just shows up, works, and leaves. She doesn't really give a fuck about that shit. So we're getting Cody Rhodes versus Alistair. Or is it Malachi again? I keep calling him Alistair. Pretty crazy they have him and his actual wife on screen together now. Good for them. Alistair Black getting with Karrion Kross wanted. Wrestling has more than one royal family. There's a wrestler named Bad Butts. That's hilarious. What is the story of Bad Butts? Explain to me as someone who doesn't know what Bad Butts is. I think is it like it's like the Japanese Bad Bunny and she has a big butt, or like what's going on here? Whoa. Sorry, I'm singing Cody Rhodes. Love that. All right, Bad Butts. Let's focus. They're a tag team, Arkham and Yappy. And yes, they got big butts and they are funny. Interesting. I'm going to Google them. I'm going to Google Bad Butts. I'm sure nothing else will show up if I Google Bad Butts on the internet, right? This is a safe search. I'm going to Bad Butts Wrestling. A lot of high school wrestling. I don't know why. I don't know how I feel about it. There's a lot of like, it's just, boy, I think this might be Bad Butts. I don't see the big butt aspect that you're telling me about, but I'll take your word for it. I wouldn't define it as a big butt, but all right, I'm done with this Google search. This has already gotten out of control. Add ice ribbons to the shirt. All right, let's try it again. Ice ribbons. It got out of control real quick. It took me to like 6 Reddit pages that were like, "Who has the best butt in wrestling?" And I was like, I'm over this. Bad ice ribbons, bad butts, wrestling. I don't think that's gonna help at all either. All right. It's wild. Oh, it's like a tinier girl and like a mid-sized girl. For some reason, I thought they were gonna be more like, I guess, sexualized. Here they are dressed up as Pokemon. They look fun. They definitely look like they're over as like a comedy gimmick. All right, I'm into it. I think it's funny. I'll definitely look more of that up. Jesus. All right, Smackdown. The crowd is here, ready to go. Something, Cody Rhodes. If you're tuning in and you want to watch this with us, tune into the USA Network, and you can be watching along what we're watching with and join in the conversation. I get excited for a lot of these matchups, like, oh, cool, Bronson versus Cody, but like when it's fucking like just a weekly wrestling match, it's kind of like they're just like, all right, we're gonna give you 15%, and it bums me out because I want to see them do more. Like, I want to see them go all out. I don't watch a ton of Ice Ribbon, but they're one of the more entertaining aspects after the others left. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's already hard enough. So for people who are watching who are not pro wrestling fans, in America alone, there's probably hundreds of thousands of independent wrestling companies in every state, every city. Like, I'm in Pennsylvania and I can name 50 independent wrestling companies within a radius of me, and I live in Northeast Pennsylvania, and that's not even counting Philly or Erie or Pittsburgh or Ohio or New York. It's just packed with wrestling. So much wrestling. And to try to cover it all and understand it all and know every wrestler is almost impossible. And then television-wise, Monday nights are WWE, Tuesday nights are NXT, Wednesday nights are AEW, Thursday nights are Impact, and then Friday nights are SmackDown. But then somewhere mixed in between all of that, you have WoW Women Wrestling, you have Evolve, there's like so much in just New Japan Strong, which is the Japan American version. Like, there's so much American wrestling, and then you have the GCWs, the MLWs, like all of that. And then you have Mexico, and then you have the UK, and then you have Canada, and then Japan, which is even more massive with professional wrestling. And if you like the Japanese style and you want to be up to date and know what's going on there, follow this YouTube channel. Bio is Joshi Bar. They have their own Instagram, I believe, Twitter, X, Facebook. They're pretty much everywhere. But their Discord is popping too. There's a ton of Japanese wrestling fans in there, and they focus on the Japanese style of stuff. To me, it's not my personal favorite. But I also struggle with like Japanese animation and the uwu, and I'm getting better, I guess, at it. I'm trying my best, but it's definitely not my style. But that is their shit, and Challenge accepted. Yeah, so that's their deal, and they do really, really well at it. So if you really want to follow that style of professional wrestling, definitely support them, follow them. They do an amazing job. They are sweethearts and some of my favorite people. I'm trying to think like what are some of the big ones over there? You have the like Stardom, Marigold are the two big ones, right? New Japan kind of has a women's division, but they don't. I struggle with following everything over there. I didn't know about Ice Ribbon. Jesus Christ, that Power Slam was amazing. Always looking for the tsunami. Stardom is New Japan. Okay, so Stardom is part of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Got you. That makes sense because when we watched, what was the fucking wrestling we watched at like 5 a.m. in the Discord? And they had Stardom matches because it was essentially Sasha or Mercedes was on there. That was essentially like the New Japan's WrestleMania show, Wrestle Kingdom. Thank you. But like Japan doesn't really take New Japan Pro Wrestling doesn't really take their women's wrestling very seriously. Like they're still kind of behind the 8 ball. Where America's now just kind of taking women's wrestling seriously, and it's not just here's a bra and panties match. Like they're letting them work. Yeah. I would say Japan is probably the biggest when it comes to a country really separating the gender barriers of professional wrestling. This is America's kind of like here's a wrestling show, and there's some women's wrestling and there's some men's wrestling, and that's it. And the independent show is kind of like here's a wrestling show, and we don't have enough women to be our own wrestling company, so men wrestle women and women wrestle men wrestle women and women wrestle men, and Cody Rhodes gets jumped by the Vision. Logan Paul out here, Braun Breaker out here. You heard that correct, Logan Paul, the YouTuber, the Disney Channel kid. But Japan's very like here's an all women show, here's an all men show, and they rarely work with each other or really separate that. The Usos, I thought they hate each other. They're back together. Not digging the DQ finishes. This is WWE, baby. You thought we're gonna get a fucking clean. Oh my goodness! I bumped my mic and I was like, I should probably listen to this real quick. You thought WWE was gonna give you a clean match? All they do is end in DQs. This is why I love Choco. Am I saying this right? Choco Pro so much. Gender doesn't mean shit. Everyone fights each other, and it's lovely. So I can't give away too much, but I'm going to be part. I'm going to be part of a company coming up very soon, and I may or may not be very big on the creative process and booking matches and doing things. Oh, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre looks like the cover of a romantic novel for women. He looks like he's the guy with the big sword and the lady on his arm on a mountaintop riding a horse or a steed. I actually would like to see Nick Aldis get out of this GM role and become a pro wrestler, because I think Nick Aldis versus fucking Drew McIntyre would be amazing. And I think if they ever got Cody away from the world title, actually Drew McIntyre should be part of the Vision. But I think Drew McIntyre would be great matchup for Nick Aldis. And I also think Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes would be really good tag team partners. I think they just look like those white meat baby faces. So is this just Drew McIntyre coming out to be a problem, or do you think Drew McIntyre is part of the vision? Or is he just joining the War Games? Is Drew McIntyre part of War Games? I think he's a War Games guy, but I wouldn't hate Drew McIntyre being part of the vision. If I could take a pill just to have Drew McIntyre's body, I would take it. I take it every day. That dude is huge. The power of long hair and a beard. Drew McIntyre. Jesus. Almost knocked over a beer. So I guess we're doing 4v4 for War Games. Oh, this is the end. 10 o'clock. Love that. So I guess beginning of next year, they go back to 12 or 11 o'clock. So 3-hour shows. Yep. Most of their shows take place literally in the lobby of Emi Sakura's apartment building. No ring, just brown mat with a 50 cap max, and the wrestling is stripped to its bare minimum. That's crazy. I like that. I like the no ring shows. Anyway, what I was saying before is I'm going to be part of a creative process with a wrestling company coming up here soon. We're just trying to figure out exactly what area we're going to run and try to find some venues and try to do some stuff. But that's going to be the pitch that I'm going to be doing. Is I don't want gender to be a thing in wrestling. Our world champion might be a woman. Our world champion might be a man. There's no women's division, men's division. Everyone's in the company. Everyone can compete. Everyone can wrestle. Everyone can fight. And that's kind of where we're kind of leaving it. But yeah, that's what our plan is. So I think that's going to do it. SmackDown is done. I do really, really apologize. I was not here from the beginning. I passed out after work. It was a very exciting, stimulating day. But I'm gonna cut out of here. I'm gonna probably hang out a little bit in the Discord. So if you guys want to come and join us in the Discord, we'll have the chat popping over there. We'll try to get a bunch of people in there. We'll hang out on a Friday and chat. Probably talk about more wrestling, movies, music, whatever it may be. Get some fun conversations, and maybe we can get the Discord back to where it used to be, where everyone kind of hung out. So it's a Friday night. I got some beers. And that's the plan. So let's, if you guys want, check the links below for all things ABJ. If you want to come join the Discord community, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, X, follow all my social medias. If you want some merchandise, we have it. The rumor is if you wear this beanie, you get 15 cool points. That's what I heard. I'm going to be adding some more merchandise tonight. I'm going to add the I Heart or I Love ABJ hats on right now. I'll probably work on that while I'm in the Discord. And I'm also going to add the only ABJs and the ABJ Hub stuff on hats because it's a very simple logo and I think it will look good on there. So we'll see you guys next time. We will be live once again Monday night for Monday Night Raw. Tuesdays probably take a break. Wednesdays for Dynamite, and then Fridays maybe for SmackDown, depending if I want to go live my life on a Friday night. But we'll see you guys next time. Hang out with ABJ. We're out of here. New episode of the podcast just dropped too. Go check it out. I interviewed a local musician, talked about his life, his career, and some upcoming content and albums that he's dropping and releasing. So go hear his story. That is just dropped right now. And yeah, and then if you guys are local and are going to come to the show tomorrow, I'll see you then. I'll sign whatever you need signed. I do have business cards that I can give you guys, but we'll see you next time. We're out of here. Hang out with ABJ. Here's some music by the Converse Kid. Peace out.